Hello?
Hello, Bryson.
Is this Amene?
Yes, please.
You can hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay, awesome. How can I help you, brother?
Good. Hello.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Okay, I wanted to talk about how to. I've been learning how to flip the phones, and I don't know how to start.
Okay, so do you have any capital right now? Any money?
Yeah, and Facebook Marketplace don't work in Ghana here.
Okay. So the thing is, right, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, eBay, Amazon, all this stuff is just like a marketplace for phones. So I'm guessing most likely there are still phones in Ghana. So there has to be a certain market where people actually go ahead and resell their phones to actually go ahead and upgrade. And if it doesn't exist, then that's an opportunity for you to actually go ahead and create it. So the goal is you want to find whatever market it is that they use in Ghana to go ahead and buy used phones and then use that same market to go ahead and resell those phones for a profit. Does that make sense?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Now, do you know
Okay.
what phones you're trying to have?
You said
Do you know what phones you're gonna buy?
no, no.
Okay. So usually you want to start low on the low end when you start learning. You don't want to get anything too expensive because if you mess up or you buy a messed up phone, it's going to cost you way too much money. So I'd probably go, for example, with iPhone 8s, iPhone 10s, and also 11s right now. And those are pretty solid. So I'll probably start with like the 8s and start there and then slowly pick up like once you get more experience, you start making profit there, you start basically buying newer phones and then you keep flipping and flipping and flipping. But the goal is, Amena, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you understand how much money that phone goes for first. And then you want to buy below that. So if an iPhone 8 in Ghana goes for, let's say, $200, you want to buy it for 150 or 140 or 170 or whatever it is. And then you want to turn around and you want to flip it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But I would start small, iPhone 8s first. Do you know how to fix screens?
No.
All right, so as far as fixing screens, all you have to do is just use YouTube. The big problem is that I don't know what service you guys have over there to actually ship out like supplies for like phones, like the screens, the charging ports, and all that stuff. So you also want to research like, okay, here's what I would do exactly a minute. I would go down to a phone store and I would ask them, do you guys fix the screens? And if they say yes, you say, hey, I'm also going into business. I'll bring you guys phones here, but I want to know exactly who your supplier is. So once you find out exactly how they get the phone screens, and basically the items, then you can use that same supplier to basically supply you with the products you need. Does that make sense?
Yes, please.
So before you spend money, Amanda, what you want to do is you want to pause and you want to kind of find out exactly what's going on in the market right now. Where you get the
Okay.
supplies from, where are people selling the phones, what are they selling them for, what do they care about? A big thing that I used to do was, Amanda, I would basically always, I would go on eBay. I don't know what you guys have over there, but I would go on eBay and I would buy a bunch of iPhone boxes, and iPhone headphones and chargers. And whenever I got like a used iPhone, I would put it in the box with a new charger, a new headphones, and be like, hey, it's almost new. So because presentation is everything also. And you can also get a premium for your phones that way. Does that make sense?
Yes, please.
Okay. You have any more
Okay.
questions?
And
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
and I wanted to know how to. Let's say I'm selling on eBay now, and I just
Yes.
want to know how to ship the product to the one buying the product.
Okay. All right. So the main problem is if you guys do have eBay, eBay should have worldwide shipping, but I don't know how much it costs and I don't know how it actually works, okay? But you want to go to
Okay.
your postal service over there. Whoever deliver packages, for example, DHL, you know about DHL?
Yes.
So you want to check in with DHL and you want to check all the carriers in Ghana. And you want to find out exactly how they work, where they ship to, how much they charge, how much it costs. Because whenever you buy a product, right, the pro of selling it online is that basically you have a larger marketplace, a lot more customers. But then you have added expenses. For example, eBay is going to take 10% of the price that you actually sold it for. Plus, you'll have, for example, shipping expenses and also shipping supplies and making sure you understand that sometimes you'll have returns and sometimes then you'll have to actually pay for the returns and all that stuff. So you got to make sure you add all that costs up when it comes to your product. So if you're going to buy a phone from a person, you buy for $150, you sell to somebody else for $200 on the streets, that's your profit, right? You pay taxes, no problem, okay. But if you're gonna sell to eBay, well, if you bought for $150, you sell for $200, eBay's gonna take $20, 10%, plus the shipping cost may be $20 or like $15 or whatever it is. And supplies like boxes and things to actually wrap it around so it doesn't like get lost and so on, that's also part of it. And if you're actually gonna go fixing it, well, that's also a part of the cost. So you gotta understand exactly what all the costs are going to be, what your buying price is going to be. You add up all that stuff, and then you also wanna add in your profit, okay? To make sure exactly whatever you're buying at actually makes sense, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I would start small. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And the next one, I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel with a tech review, like reviewing gadgets. I don't know how to find the latest gadgets to review.
Okay, so you want to review what gadgets?
Yeah, like I should find, let's say, 10 gadgets which are coming on this year, and I review them on my YouTube channel, but I don't know how to start now because now I have only 3 subscribers with only 2 videos.
Okay. All right. So look, the thing I do is this, right? When it comes to YouTube, there's a very simple formula, right? You have to find the person that is doing what you want to do, but is already there, right? So when I think about reviews and technology, I think about MKBHD, I think, and I also think about Unbox Therapy and also Linus Tech Tips. Those people right there control the whole tech industry as far as in YouTube, and also like the unboxings and reviewing products. So what I would want to do is see exactly what they do and then basically base my content on that. But if you want to review products, right, Amena, the big thing is basically most likely you're going to have to start some of it without even having the product on hand, because it can be very expensive. Now, I know for a fact that in America, for example, people can go in there, they buy the new iPhone, they buy the new whatever gadget it is, and then they make a video, and then they go and return it, right? I don't know what return policies actually are in Ghana. But one thing you could do is basically, here's an idea here, consider if you want to, is you could talk, for example, to little like technology shops in your area, like whatever the Best Buy version of Ghana actually is. You go to those areas and you say, hey, I make YouTube videos. I have a series. If you let me borrow these products and make videos around them, I will promote your store also at the same time and send people your way. Does that make sense?
Yes, please.
And also, right, if you do this, you can also say, hey, if you have products, I can help you put them online. So that's a benefit for them also. And I'm also taking pictures of them and taking videos of them and doing reviews of them and answering questions. And that's just basically a bunch of gains for that company. So you kind of get free products to actually go ahead and review. And in some way, somehow, potentially, you could even negotiate yourself into a job while you're making that work out, because you being a photographer, a reviewer, also working in marketing for them and posting the videos and all that stuff, that should also get you some type of salary potentially, if that makes sense.
Yes, please.
Does that sound like a good idea?
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, and I just wanted to know is there any way to book a space in the Amazon warehouse when, let's say I want to start dropshipping now, and I want to ship a bulk of package, lots of products from Alibaba to Amazon without having the product or seeing the product. Is there any way to?
Okay.
do that.
So there, I actually have a friend. Her name is Jasmine Batista, right? She does YouTube videos also. She does great job, a great work when it comes to Amazon and how everything
Okay.
actually works as far as distribution.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Please, can you send me his name after the call?
No, her name is a her. So her name is actually Jasmine Batista. Okay, Bautista.
Okay.
Okay, so the way you spell it is
Okay.
Jasmine is Jazmin. That's Jasmine, and then Bautista is spelled Bautista. Okay, that's Jasmine Bautista. Now, once you find Jasmine
Okay.
Bautista, she'll have videos there to show you exactly how Amazon actually works. But as far as I understand is the main thing with Amazon is that, again, I don't know what the space looks like outside of America. But I know, for example, in America, all they do is basically they sign up for an Amazon seller's account. And what they do is they buy it's called retail arbitrage. So retail arbitrage is basically when you go to wholesale stores, like for example, like Ross or Marshalls or Burlington and those big stores. Again, I don't know what those stores actually are, for example, in Ghana. And then they buy those products for cheap and they put it on Amazon and then they sell it for retail value. Now, what you're describing is called drop shipping. But you're also, for example, doing drop shipping with actual products that you're actually purchasing and then sending over to Amazon. Now, the big risk of that is basically if you're going to be buying products from Alibaba and then sending it to Amazon in bulk, you don't know what's actually going to sell. Now, there is another way to do it, potentially. And the way is basically you create an Amazon store where you list a bunch of products potentially. And then when people order it, you grab their money and then you order from Alibaba and then you send it over to their address. Now, the big con with that is also that basically a lot of people on Amazon, they expect fast shipping. If you're going to be shipping from Alibaba or any of those like third-party websites in a way, they're going to take a little bit longer. However, if they are getting it cheaper, they might not mind, they might not care. Does that make sense?
Yes, please. Okay. Okay, I've been watching your YouTube channel for a long time now, and
I appreciate that.
You used to say, I just love the way you. Anytime I watch your YouTube channel, I just understand what you're saying, what you're trying to do. Because if I watch any other YouTube channels, I just sometimes the way they explain the thing, I don't get it right. So anytime sometimes I just go on the internet, type your name. I've already subscribed. So anytime you upload a video, I just get notified. So anytime I just go there, I just download like 10 videos at a time. And then
Oh, wow. You just tried to call a number. So I think that I ran out of credits. So, oh man, that was such a great conversation. So, oh man, Amani, I'm so sorry. So actually, I ran out of money. Let me see if I can like purchase like a little pack. But overall, Amane, I appreciate the call so much. You know what I mean? I wish you could have talked for longer. But, you know, guys, if you guys are in Ghana or, for example, you are anywhere around the world, I will give you a call. Yes, it costs me money, but I honestly don't care. I like getting the chance of actually talking to you. And one big thing is basically hearing that my videos are formatted in a way where I break things down and you guys can basically capture everything. That's always been my goal. My goal is to have somebody not know anything and be able to understand exactly what I'm saying. That's always been my goal, but I'm happy I could answer all your questions. And if you guys actually want to talk to me one-on-one for next time, well, guess what? All these calls right here, they're actually free. So feel free to actually schedule a call, link down below for 30 minutes and talk to me one-on-one as fast as possible. And I'll give you a call, okay, guys? As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified. On top of also, if you guys want to DM me right here at Tommy Bryson on Instagram. And lastly, before I go, if you want to watch more content and more videos, here are more videos right here, and click my face right here. Subscribe to the channel right now. See you guys tomorrow, and as always, peace.